Yeah. Coming at you. Sound like some rocky shit. Young rocky. Jump.
Hi! Hi, Disalatame. How many takes are we gonna take before I'm comfortable in front of the camera again? Hi, Disalatame. Welcome back to my channel! I know it's been a while. I know I need to address the elephant in the room, but how many addresses are we going to get in a year? Therefore, let's cut the addresses and get right into the video. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you if you're a returning subscriber who hasn't seen me in a while and was glad to see this upload. I appreciate you. If you're a first time viewer, I appreciate you as well. Today's video is a faves video. As I've mentioned this before, it only makes sense for me, and I'm sure it makes sense for you that I would come back with a faves video, because I've mentioned this before, faves videos are my favorite videos to film. So without further ado, let's get into the things that I've been loving since my last faves video. So let's just start. The first item on our faves video, I'm sure that if you have seen me on Instagram and or on Facebook, you've seen me mention this hat. Yo, I'm a lover of hats. And this love of hats comes from my mother. My mother is a lover of hats. So I'm my mother's daughter, and without her instilling it in me or passing it down to me, it became a thing that I am obsessed with hats. This is my birthday hat. This was my birthday gift to myself. I like to say that, but what happened was I went into Selection Mart. Selection Mart. That day, I think I'm like, or something, and naked by biwa as I usually do. And then I was like, I'm in Block 3 Industrial, might as well pop into Selection Mart because I'm not Hagetlakwano very often. I guess I'm a Selection Mart. Usually I go there to buy the freshness sakoloyam. I saw this hat and I was like, you know what? This is going to be my birthday gift to myself because I love hats. So this is the hat. Has gold details on the side. Is it very Paris chic? Yeah, it's very Paris chic. I'm not sure if you can still find it. Go Selection Mart because I got it all the way in April, as I mentioned. However, I saw it go for Shein. I was like, oh my god, this is the hat. And it's a little, how much did I buy this one? This one I bought it for $185, not $145. Go for Shein, it's 200 back on the DOT. So not that much difference, but if you really want it, I suggest trying to find it at, like, if you don't find it at the one for Shein, you try the other. We have like, how many do we have? We have like 3. So if you don't find it at one, you just might find it at another. Or you can try the new Selection Mart, because now I got it at Block 3 Industrial Market. So if you try Selection Mart, Yama Station, the recently opened one, you just might find it. Real pack, I mean. So yeah, this hat, I love it. It's my favorite thing in the world, and if you feel like I abuse it, then you have to understand why. You have to understand why. This shovel, this cutting spade design in the front. Yo, love it. The second item on my faves list is this hair, guys. How are you loving this hair? This is very, very natural looking. I love it so much. And I think what's making it even more natural looking is the fact that my hair is actually like a little bit natural, as in growthingan. So it's quite natural looking. So what happened was, I'm going to say this in the shortest amount of time because this video really is not meant to be long. What happened was, like I said, growth. So I'm trying a new relaxer that one of my friends recommended. Excited with this new relaxer. This woman is like, hey, relaxer, so I'm a little worried. So then she keeps asking me like multiple times, how is she? I'm like, no, and I'm there, I'm minding my own business. I'm sending a voice note to one of my friends, and then she's like, hey, tell me why, as she's washing my hair, she's like, I'm like, shit. Oh, and I get Sarah because I was so nervous because I was getting this leave out installed. So I was like, Jesus Christ, there's nothing I hate more than a dead leave out. Like, I don't often do weaves or leave outs. So that when I come in with a leave out, even not dead. So she assures me, she's like, no, don't worry. We'll see about relaxing the front portion of the hair maybe in a week or two. But for now, let's just let's just get or manipulate this thing, this, what's it called, straightener. And yeah, that's what she did. She just went straightener straight. But yeah, this is my leave out. This is my leave out as in PC from here to here, and then this is my hair, and I love it. It looks like it's my hair. Doesn't really anymore because now the sun is just making the colors show that honale difference, and I'm getting embarrassed. I'm feeling a little bit. But anyway, yeah, this is my leave out. It's my favorite thing right now. I did it today, and I'm really, really happy with how it looks. So ask me again in 3 days if I'm still happy, because kind of these things are very stressful. But anyway, love it, love it, love it. The other thing that I want to mention in this faves video is this top. This top, I bought it go legit in June. In early June, I bought this top go legit. So, hey guys, in all honesty, legit is a really, really nice store. So my plan was, because budget, my plan was, let me buy this one in June, and then I was like, was it June? Yeah, and then I was like, at end of month, I'll go back in for the black one. When I go back in for the black one, they didn't have my size. And I actually should have tried other legits for my size to see if they had my size. But I was just like, you know what, it's fine, never mind. And then I ended up being over my clothes budget for the month. So it's never mind, really. But yeah, I would love to actually have this top in like every color if I could. But it is what it is. But highly recommend, obviously, for winter. You put it on a top like this, a bore jacket there, and it's just really nice. It's just quite stylish if you ask me. Next on the list is this diary I mentioned. I mentioned this diary more video nyame my birthday. My mom, like I said, got me this. This is the first one that she got me. This one has Jeremiah 29:11 on the cover, and it's similar design to this one, but this one is more I think they made it more durable. Really, did they? Moody paging. Hey, I'll show you pages that are moody paging at the bottom, like a Bible verse. I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. I don't know if every single page is like a different verse, because I'm pretty sure that this one, but it's fine. It's just a really, really cute diary, journal, whatever it is that you want to use it for. Day planner. I use it as like to write notes. Maybe if I'm reading a book, to write the notes is a good thing. Maybe if I want to thought dump how I'm feeling. Usually for reference in therapy. Yeah, this book is amazing, and just writing my hopes and dreams, or just ideas for videos. That's what I use this book for. So because this one I bounce between this one and this one, but for the most part this one is the main one. This new one, this one is just, it's so crisp and clean. It's not old like that one. Same design inside, blank, then Bible verse at the bottom. Really, really love these diaries and highly recommend. This one has Romans 8:28 that says, in all things God works for the good of those who love him. Rixwako exclusive books, by the way. So the second, I don't know, did I just say second? The next item on the face video are these leggings. They come in two in a what's it called, combo. It's like a combo, really true. It's size 1. Yeah, these are free to be you leggings. This thing. It's a good Edgar's. They are high waist leggings, and I love them. I used to buy these. I used to buy these leggings when I was in university. I think I really don't. But because right now when I saw them, I was like, 250. But I would buy them for myself almost every winter when I was still in university. So I was so glad to see that they were back. I don't know if I can say that they were back or I just forgot about them. Because now I'm a stingy adult, I guess. But yeah. But I saw them and I was like, you know what? This is what I need for my winter fashion this year. And I'm so glad I got them. I highly recommend that you get them for yourself. Me, I'm a size 6 modi leggings sensei. So hello, your body is similar to mine. If you've seen pictures of me or if you know me, hello, your body is similar to mine, then you can use me as a reference when you're sizing yourself. Next item on my list. Let's just go straight into makeup. So I've been wearing makeup more recently. And wow. When I tell you that wearing makeup more recently has improved my quality of life, I am not lying to you. And this is not one of those things that is like, okay, well, maybe it is, but whether you, let me rather say, whether you think it's superficial or not, doesn't matter. The truth is, it actually does improve your quality of life. Like when you actually take care of yourself more and you feel like, oh, I look good. You just feel like you can conquer the world with makeup. So I'm not like that skilled. I'm just okay. I think my makeup skills are not that bad. To like enhance like how I look and make, and I know to enhance how I look in a way that I like. That's what I wanted to say. So contour. What I was trying to say is that I'm not that skilled when it comes to complicated techniques. So for the longest time I thought, oh my god, contouring is just not for me, I can't do it. And then I got this. But however, I used to contour LA girl, yeah. Is it chestnut? I don't know, the dark brown one. Get contour on my nose because I have a nose. I have a nose that took some time to grow into, but is still on some days quite problematic. So I contoured. I used to contour it LA girl in a dark. So it's and then I recommend this powder, and I was like, you know what, let me just try it. And it wasn't that expensive. I think it was 117. So and then I got it. I do not recommend getting the card. I'll tell you guys about it maybe next year, how I feel about it maybe next year. Right now I don't have much to say, but I got it. It was 117 and it's this pecan color. It's quite dark. It's dark enough to contour me, and when I tell you that I love this powder, I love it. I visibly see I visibly see it working when I do my makeup, when I contour my nose, when I am not going to, like, this battle that's always on YouTube. I'm a cream contour girl. I'm a powder contour girl. I used to be a cream contour girl, but now I'm a powder contour girl because of this powder. Did I even say what a brand of heads? Maybelline New York Fit Me. Very, very nice powder if you ask me. I love it. Here, another thing that I fell in love with, that I was always like on the fence about, is this a trend that I'll ever fall into? Blush. When I tell you I fucking love this blush, Maya used to tell me all the time, oh my god, I love blush. And I'll just be like, I don't know if I'll ever fall into that. But this blush, I love it. So one day I just ended up just picking it up on a go discount. As blushes always do. But yeah, I still use it religiously, and every time I do my makeup, and I love it. This one is Palladio Baked Brush. It's the Palladio Baked Brush. Palladio gave your name brand boiling discount. I can't remember how much it was, but I think it was a little bit under $100. So if you're interested in getting into blush and you're my skin tone, I do recommend this one. So the sun is coming down. So I gotta talk real quick about these last few things. Oh, guys. So I finally got eyeglasses. When I tell you that eyeglasses have improved my quality of life because I ensured that I got myself some stylish eyeglasses, I am not lying. These eyeglasses, boy, I'm gonna spend the rest of this video just having these glasses on. I love these glasses so much. They are the cutest thing. Like, they have improved my style. Not only just my quality of life, but because of the fact that they've improved my style, they've improved my quality of life. I love these glasses so much. So let me just tell you guys where I got them before I keep talking. I got them go Four Eyes, the optometrist. Four Eyes optometrist is next to Pemo Clinic. Halitza Pemo Clinic, that new popular clinic, the one where I actually did my pap smear. Right next to it is an optometrist called Four Eyes, and they have such nice frames. When I tell you, I walked in there and I was like, I'm getting glasses tomorrow. Because honestly, it's quite difficult to find stylish American style, UK style frames more on. A lot of people actually end up just going to SA to get stylish frames, but I was really happy to find frames like this and better and more different varieties on more Four Eyes. So I do recommend checking them out. They take medical aid, so I don't know medical aid go ahead and go and get yourself some glasses, because I love these glasses so much.
You remember the time when we fell in love. You remember the time when we first met, girl.
I like matching like my sunglasses. I don't like having one pair of sunglasses. I like having different pairs of sunglasses for different outfits, different tones. So I was like, it's only right that I get two pairs of eyeglasses. Guys, I'm sorry. I know I'm extra. It's only right I get two pairs of eyeglasses, because this pair is for days when I'm like more like chilled, more relaxed. Yeah, and where I'm now like wearing like a formal dress, pretty dress. This is like more the style that I'd choose to wear. Waban. So cue video with the glasses. So I play my own music in my head when I do that. So let me just talk about this, but I really don't know what I'm gonna say about it other than the fact that I love it. I don't even know why I love it, but for some reason I have a lot of faith in this product. This setting spray, I think I've spoken about it before. This is MOD finishing spray. Guys, I don't know much about finishing sprays, but I do know when a finishing spray actually is not like working on my face. It's just not doing anything. But this one, when I do my makeup, because I spray in between, like me doing my makeup. I don't just spray at the end. While I'm doing my makeup, after I let the foundation or the concealers get tacky, I go in with my setting spray, and this setting spray has really been like making my makeup look really good. So I like it. I like it a lot. Like, I will purchase it again and again and again. How could I forget? Earrings! It's unfortunate that you guys are only seeing these. It means that I have finished and used and worn all of the earrings on this thing. These ones, I haven't gotten a chance to wear them just yet, but I love them as well. Obviously, you always have those casualties in an earring pack. Those earrings where you're just like the forgotten ones, the rejected ones, the rejects. Let's rather say the rejects, and these are the rejects. but these ones are not the rejects. I just haven't had the other ones are nicer, so I just haven't worn them yet. But let me show you these earrings, guys. Let me show you these earrings. And then afterwards, that's when I'll proceed to tell you where I got them. But I think you saw them with a pack, right? Aye, come here. These are the pair that actually made me buy these earrings. I was like, oh my God, come here. Look at these earrings. Lady, when I get... These are pearls. These are little pearls. They're so cute. Should I wear them for the remainder of the video? I think because of the way my hair is styled, I don't want to wear them because I feel like coupled with this top, I'm gonna look too girly. That's why I didn't wear these ones for the video. I was gonna, but then I was like, So these are the earrings. Can you guys see them? Yeah. These are the other earrings. These ones I've been wearing them a lot lately. It's like layered hoops. So how do you really? It's like you've layered earrings. Actually, that was the purpose of me piercing my ears, it's so I could layer hoops. But when I'm wearing these earrings, I actually look like I've layered hoops, and I love them so much. Same pack, came from the same pack. And then we have these ones. I'm sure you guys can see. And then we have these ones. These ones I really love. One, it has that one. I don't know what I can call it. Knot tie situation. These earrings are so cute. They're so cute. Gold and heavy-ish. One. Like I said, I don't know if you guys were able to see more this thing, more the pack, but these earrings are from Pep. Pep. What have I been telling you guys about Pep? I've been telling you guys that Pep is the place to be, and y'all don't listen to me. $36.99. My friend Baby J, Janine, is the one that put me on Pep earrings, and I have never looked back. Foschini tries sometimes, it does. Woolworths tries sometimes, it does. But Pep earrings, Pep earrings are the place to be. So the last item on, let me just check in my notebook. But I think those were the last items on my faves video. I think I just have, yeah, I've shown you guys everything. Last but not least, and I'm going to talk about these very, very quickly because we've lost sun. Last but not least are my two favorite books at the moment. The first book, and I'm about to get teary thinking about these books. I can't believe that. I can't believe that this is happening. Fucking dramatic. The first book is called Untamed. It's by an author named Glennon Doyle. So what happened was I saw, you know, I'm getting emotional. I'm getting emotional because I feel like these books found me. That's why I'm getting emotional. I just went into exclusive books. As usual, these things weren't budgeted for. I'm like, I want to spend some money. Then I just walked into exclusive books. I was waiting for some order by Roko Mamas. I was like, let me just go into exclusive books. No, this one I remember. Now, I think I was just in Airport Junction and I was like, let me just go into exclusive books. Let me just window shop. I don't want to buy anything. Anyway, so like I said, these books just honestly just found me. They just called my name. People often stray away from like unknown authors because they're just like, what does this person have to say that is going to impact my life really? I haven't heard about her, so So what happened was I was just looking through a bunch of books and I just saw the title and I saw Stop Untamed, Stop Pleasing, Start Living, and I was just like, I want this book. I really, really, really want this book. I was like, price $224. I was like, you know what? From now on, I'm gonna have Mama, please. From now, I'm gonna have an education allowance. You know, every other quarter, I tell myself I'm gonna have an education allowance. Then I end up forgetting and I end up blowing my money on other things. Then, you know what? Never mind. So I was like, you know what? It's fine. This is part of my education, self-improvement allowance for the month. So it's fine that I'm spending $224 on a book. When I tell you this is the most beautiful book I've ever read. God, I can't quite explain it. You just have to read the book. But let me tell you what Glennon did. Basically, Glennon was married. Then she got divorced to her husband. I think he cheated on her. And she tried to live with it, but she struggled for a while until Jiggy. I think this happened before that divorce. She met a woman and she fell in love with her woman. She fell in love with that woman, and now fast forward, they're living together and raising Glennon's kids together, and it's the most beautiful story ever. So basically, Glennon, when she talks about it, she's just like, I do not put myself into labels. I do not regard myself as a woman wailing what her life changed, or a woman wailing what I couldn't help it. I was gay. I couldn't help it. That's my sexuality. I can't control it. And I do not appreciate it when people say, I love you. I love you no matter what. She's like, when you tell somebody you love them no matter what, it's like when your child steals, or or fails a test or something, then you're telling them you love them no matter what. It's basically you saying that I love you even though you did something that I didn't want you to do. She says, I prefer it when somebody tells me that they love me and they are happy that I'm making a choice that makes me happy. She talks about things like that, but basically I went on a tangent on to talking about something else when I was talking about her describing her meeting her, deciding to be with her woman. I don't think I'm necessarily a gay woman. I just think I'm a woman who decided to make a choice, and it turned out to be the best choice of my life. I decided to be with a woman. Women are, and what I love about my relationship is that by virtue of being a woman, every day I strive to understand her, and every day she strives to understand me, and it's the most incredible experience in the world. So I think that my explanation right now, or me giving you guys this synopsis that I've given you, more like it's subjective to Glennon's marriage, and I'm not necessarily selling the whole thing. It's a self-help book. It's called Untamed. Stop Pleasing, Start Living, and it's just basically a really, really interesting woman that just gives us really, really short chapters. And what I love about this book is that the chapters are short. Really, really short chapters just explaining brief events of her life. And the more you read it, the more you realize that it's important to take life by the bearings, do what makes you happy, show up as 100% yourself every single day. Long story short. So I highly recommend this motherfucking book. I love it. Oh, I love it. This book, I love it. I can't wait to read it again. I'm literally getting teary-eyed again. I can't wait to read this book again. I'm still reading this one. So after I finish this one, now I'm moving to this one. I think I moved to this one. Women Who Love Too Much by Robin Norwood. So this book describes women by Longore have been through various levels of trauma. But no level of trauma is insignificant. Every level of trauma that you have or have experienced dictates how you act, whether it's in relationships, whether it's the decisions you make, etc. So this book, she explains the way the human psychology works with different stories of different people that she's come across throughout her practicing. So as a psychologist, as a therapist. So the stories are just so interesting. I heard myself be like, oh my God. Sometimes they were so uncomfortable to read that I was just like, I just need to take a break. I just need a 5-minute break. I'll be back. So what is this thing that I like telling people about this book? Let me give you an example of one of the stories. Oh, I'm in a bar. I just had 2 drinks, and I'm just thinking about the meeting that I had earlier at work. I'm with my friends though, and we're having a goodish time. We're having a decent time. And I stand up to go to the bathroom. And as I come back from the bathroom, I lock eyes with this gentleman. He quickly looks away. But I took interest. As we're dancing on the dance floor, one of my friends happens to maybe like shrug me, and I happen to fall pretty close to this guy from earlier. I'm like, okay, you know what? And I make the first move. I go and stand next to this guy, and I try to chat him up. I chat him up, and I realize that he is he's scruffy looking, just a little bit. His shirt is tucked in, half out. Interesting. He's got a little bit of stubble, maybe indicating that he hasn't shaved in about 2 weeks or so. But underneath it all, he's pretty handsome. He's got really, really nice teeth. We start to talk, and he happens to tell me about how he's really just he's mad at his boss. He's a little bit mad. He's also mad at his family. He's not that close with his family. He's pretty close with his cousin, though. He often hangs out with his cousin. As we start talking, I think to myself that, oh my God, this man is actually really, really good looking. And if he would just take care of himself, I'm sure that he would really be like the most good looking, healthy looking, happiest man. And I think that I just might be the one to be able to show him how to take care of himself. I think that I may be the one to be able to help him take care of himself. I think that if he's a little nicer, if he tries to be more apologetic, more understanding, that maybe he can sort out the issues with his family. And I think that I can teach him how to. That is the running theme. This one story is the running theme of many of the stories in Women Who Love Too Much by Robin Norwood. I resonated with the story so much. Women Who Love Too Much is basically about women by Longore. They often find themselves as the helper, the I can change him, the oh my God, this guy seems like he's struggling with A, B, C, and D, but I can fix him, I can show him, I can whatever. And it's a story of women who often find themselves in this situation very, very often. It is one of the ironies of life that we women can respond with such sympathy and understanding to the pain in one another's lives, while remaining so blinded to and by the pain in our own. So in the first chapter, she actually talks about how often as women, we perpetuate the pain that we might have felt growing up in our future relationships. One example she gave is that she was able to understand this more in women by Longore. They grew up in families that are now married to alcoholics or abusers or people that are just abusive in general. She said that these women actually come from broken households or just had a certain level of abuse or whatever growing up. They themselves are not going to turn to alcohol, but they are going to perpetuate the pain that they felt growing up by getting into a relationship with somebody that displays similar characteristics that they experienced, or similar themes, similar behavioral patterns that they experienced when they were growing up. Apparently, what we do is that we try to conquer the animal that we experienced growing up by putting ourselves in these positions with these people. It's like, okay, I had an absent father growing up, so I'm going to be with an absent man, and with this absent man, I'm going to try to prove that a man can be there and that a man can love me in this relationship. I'm going to conquer this with this man. And more often than not, it actually doesn't happen, because you can't control people, you can't change people. And yeah, that is a little bit about this book. It is a fucking amazing book. It is such an amazing book that I recommend almost everyone should read. A lot of people are often put off by the title, thinking, women love too much. And it's just like, women who love too much. They just hear women who love too much, and they're like, you think you love too much, so you think you love. And it's just like, you guys need to read the book and not judge it by the cover or the title. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with thinking I love too much, because I do. But anyway, this is a really, really great read. I recommend it for any woman who feels like she's having troubles within the dating scene. Any woman who just seeks to understand women's psychology. I highly recommend it. I also recommend it for any man who also seems to understand women's psychology. Love this book. Some women's psychology. I'm on half. Hopefully I can get to the end soon so that I can give you guys a thorough review of this book. But for the most part, I think that you guys are hooked. No? Yes. So that brings me to the end of this video, guys. We're officially out of sunlight and it's so great to be back. It's so great to be back. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe. Oh, I forgot my last fave. This is a watch. I don't know if I told you about how all of my watches like disappeared. I don't know where they are. I don't know if they got lost during one of my drunk escapades or what, but I don't have any of those watches anymore. So I had to like get a new watch. You guys know how much I love watches. I'll insert a picture of this watch because it's the cutest watch ever. It's just so dainty and simple and I love it. I was supposed to buy a silver watch this month because this one I bought it last month, but I squandered all my money. So it's fine. It's fine, but I'm really, really loving this one, so I'm not minding. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Oh yeah, I'll insert the price. Sorry, I forgot to tell you guys how much it was. It was $4.95. I was actually really, really upset at the price of this watch, but because of how much I love it right now, I do not regret it at all. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for staying to the end of this video. I know that some of y'all are mad at me for not being around, but I have nothing to say, but I appreciate your continuous support. I really, really, really do.